Part 2, Chapter 1: The Descent into Madness. The city of Miami had never seen anything like it. The Bay Harbor butcher's killing spree had reached unprecedented levels, leaving a trail of bodies in his wake. Dexter Morgan, driven by a dark and insatiable hunger, had become a force of nature. His every move calculated and ruthless. With Angela's death still fresh in his mind, Dexter's dark passenger urged him to embrace the chaos. He hunted with a vengeance, targeting the worst of humanity: drug lords, human traffickers, corrupt officials. No one was safe from his wrath. Each night, he claimed nearly 20 lives, his methods becoming more brutal and efficient. The city was gripped by fear, the streets emptying as night fell. The Miami Metro Police Department was in a state of panic, their efforts to capture the Bay Harbor butcher growing more desperate by the day. But Dexter remained elusive, a ghost in the shadows. Sergeant Dokes had vanished without a trace, his disappearance adding to the chaos. The department was divided, some believing he had gone rogue, others suspecting foul play. Dexter knew the truth, but he kept it hidden, using Dokes' absence to his advantage. One night, as Dexter prowled the city, he came across a group of gang members terrorizing a neighborhood. His dark passenger reveled in the opportunity, urging him to strike. With a cold and calculated precision, Dexter dispatched them one by one, their screams echoing through the night. As the bodies piled up, Dexter's mind grew darker, the line between hunter and hunted blurring. He knew that his actions were pushing him closer to the edge, but he couldn't stop. The thrill of the hunt, the satisfaction of delivering his own brand of justice, was too intoxicating. Back at Miami Metro, the task force was in disarray. Lieutenant Lagerta struggled to maintain control, her frustration mounting with each passing day. The pressure to capture the Bay Harbor butcher was immense, but the elusive killer remained just out of reach. Dexter's colleagues were on edge, their trust in each other eroding as suspicion and paranoia took hold. Deborah, his foul-mouthed sister, was particularly affected, her determination to catch the killer bordering on obsession. She couldn't shake the feeling that something was off, that the answers were closer than she realized. As the days turned into weeks, the city of Miami descended into madness. The Bay Harbor butcher's killing spree showed no signs of slowing, and the fear in the air was palpable. Dexter's dark passenger reveled in the chaos, urging him to continue his deadly work. One fateful night, Dexter found himself face to face with a corrupt politician who had evaded justice for years. The man's arrogance and sense of entitlement fueled Dexter's rage, and he dispatched him with a cold and calculated efficiency. The satisfaction of the kill was fleeting, replaced by a gnawing emptiness. As Dexter stood over the lifeless body, he couldn't help but wonder how much longer he could continue. The darkness within him was growing, consuming him from the inside out. He knew that his actions were pushing him closer to the edge, but he couldn't stop. The thrill of the hunt, the satisfaction of delivering his own brand of justice, was too intoxicating. The city of Miami trembled under the weight of an unseen predator, the streets emptying as night fell. The Miami Metro Police Department was in a state of panic, their efforts to capture the Bay Harbor butcher growing more desperate by the day. But Dexter remained elusive, a ghost in the shadows. As the night stretched on, Dexter's mind raced with thoughts of the future. He knew that his journey was far from over, that the darkness within him would continue to drive him forward. The edge of darkness was a treacherous place, where every step could be his last. But Dexter was determined to continue his dark journey, to embrace the chaos and the thrill of the hunt. In the end, the dance between hunter and hunted would come to a head, and only time would reveal who would emerge victorious from the shadows. The night was far from over, and the darkness held many more secrets waiting to be unveiled. The final reckoning had come, but the darkness would only grow deeper. Dexter's journey was far from over, and the edge of darkness was a treacherous place where every step could be their last.